And are we ready? Is it time to start story time? Are we doing bedtime story time? You all ready with your sleepy annual pacifier? Yeah? So we are not sitting upstairs ready for bed today because we have a bar mitzvah soon. So we're not doing bedtime in this house yet, but we're still going to do story time. So today we are reading, what are we reading?
Label to label.
Labels for Leibel. What is that?
Waiting room on. Is that on there? Is that me? Okay, carry on.
Oh, 2 people have entered the waiting room. Let's see.
Waiting room off. Disable.
And the one bag.
Okay. I don't know how to do that from here.
Okay. Yeah, just click off next.
Okay. So we are going to read Labels for Leibel. Are you ready? Okay. Shh. Okay, we're going to read this book now, okay?
Yeah.
So we are reading Labels for Leibel, and Labels for Leibel is a story about sharing. Okay, you ready? And we have Moshe and Dills here with us today, listening to this story about sharing. Okay. Oh, Leibel, called Yossi to his older brother. You gave me 1 corn chip. May I have another? No way, grumbled Leibel. It's my bag of chips, and I won't give my soda for you to take sips. We must share our room, and that's bad enough. But why should I share all the rest of my stuff? For Hanukkah, Bubby got me a new book. When I try to read it, then you always look. When I put on a tape to play my best song, then you hear it too, and you sing along. Yesterday I came home and I really saw red when I found you stretched out, fast asleep on my bed. Leibel's voice sounded angry and grumpy and sad. Oh, come on, Yossi said. It's not really so bad. It's not only me and it's not only you. Sharing is something all families do. Well, not me, shouted Leibel. And starting today, no one touches my things. Yes, that's what I say. I thought of a plan and I know just how. I'll label my stuff and I'm starting right now. Then no one will touch when it's my name, they read. These labels for Leibel are just what I need. Leibel found some green paper and sat at the table, cutting and writing on each little label. From now on, my closet, my place at the table, my jacket, my pillow will all be marked Leibel. My drawer and my cereal bowl and my spoon. My bat and my bike, I'll get to them soon. Don't ask me to share, I am simply not able to. I'm finding my things to stick my green label to. I can do just the same, wait and see, Yossi said. From now on my stuff will be labeled in red. And the 2 of them sat down to work right away, cutting and pasting the rest of the day. They labeled each pencil, each coin in their bank, their posters and flashlights, the fish in their tank. Their albums with pictures, their albums with stamps, the microscope, mirror, and 2 football lamps, keychains and games, boots and books on the table, each wearing a green or a little red label. Their clocks, walkie-talkies, and all their toy cars, their wastebaskets, puzzles, and chocolate bars, lumps of modeling clay, and all their old teeth, each one with a label stuck on underneath. Oh my goodness, look at this room. Then they stopped. There was simply no room anymore, for that bedroom was covered from ceiling to floor with what looked like a blizzard of green and red snow, meant to warn everyone so that they would all know just whose stuff was whose and whose it was not, which one had a little and which one had a lot. No sharing, no mixing, and no friendly games. Just 2 boys, their stuff, and a room full of names. Then, tired and hungry, both Yossi and Leibel stomped down to eat at the dining room table. But look, what was this? What a sight met their eyes. They gasped as their jaws opened wide in surprise. Everything in the kitchen, the dining room too, had been claimed by their mother and labeled in blue. Then dinner was served and it really smelled great. But their mother sat down with just her own plate. She said, every night I share all the food, but somehow tonight I'm just not in the mood. So the boys only watched as their mom drank and ate till she finished her juice and the meat on her plate. See you later, she smiled and went to wash up her labeled knife, spoon, fork, pot, napkin, and cup. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Just then came a honk and a shout from outside. Father's home, said the boys. Let's go take a long ride. Sorry, kids, said their dad, but you know this car's mine. I marked it myself with a big yellow sign. I've got more labels here for my driveway, my clothes, my reclining chair, slippers, and new garden hose, my briefcase, shoe polish, my tools, and umbrella. From now on, they'll be clearly labeled in yellow. Not yet. Yossi and Leibel just looked at each other. Hard to say which was the unhappier brother. No food and no rides? Yossi said, what a day. And the driveway's off limits, so where will we play? Leibel was thinking. He looked at the ground. Then he ran to his room without making a sound. And as carefully as he had put on each label, pulled them off just as quickly as he was able. Yossi joined in, and the cleanup was done. When Leibel's last label, a little green one, missed the trash can and floated right onto his bed. Leave it there, little brother, is what Leibel said. That label's for Leibel to remind me it's true, that sharing is something all people must do. The end. Was that a good book? So what do we learn from Leibel and Leibel?
To share.
To share. That sharing is a good thing to do, right? Yes. And what are we going to do now? We're going to say our...
Especially sharing on Zoom.
Yeah, especially sharing on Zoom. What are we going to sing? Our bedtime songs. Can you help us? You have to take that out of your mouth to sing. Twinkle, twinkle, kochavim, shining in the shamayim. If you say Shema today, everything will be okay. If you say Shema tonight, everything will be all right. Ready? Take your right hand. We're going to say Shema all together. Cover your eyes. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. V'ahavta es Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'atecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'elam asher anochi mitzavecha hayim al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bum b'shivtecha b'veisecha u'v'rechtecha v'derech u'v'shaflecha uv'kumecha v'kshartam niyos al yadecha v'hayir teitacha isbeinecha v'chesavtam al mezuzos beisecha u'visharecha. We hope you enjoyed our story. Night, night, everybody.